Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. So, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So, just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there must be a message for you here. Now, let's try to see what is the main energy at the beginning of the day. Okay, we have here the Nine of Wands. You are a little bit guarded today. You had some challenges. You were hurt in a certain sense. I don't know if it was an argument or maybe a relationship or whether a romantic or office relationship or friendship or maybe even with family members. No, whatever it is, it was a situation where you were hurt and now you are guarded. In a certain sense, your defenses are up right now. It's okay. It's part of the process. These too will pass. And whatever pain you might have, you will heal. Give yourself some time. If at this moment you want just to be alone, then give yourself that need to be alone. This is a time for you to nurture yourself, to tend to your wounds, and don't worry about the other situation for a while. Sometimes we just need to let go of the situation for a moment so that when we go back to that situation, we will be able to do it well. Because sometimes when we are hurt, we are also not able to respond well. Sometimes we would respond at that point of view of being hurt, and so we might not be able to give what the situation really needs. So, if you need to be guarded right now, you need some space. Give yourself some space. You tell the person, maybe we can deal with this a little later. I'm not ready for dialogue right now, something like that. So having good boundaries is also good. It allows us also to, instead of worsening the situation, giving the situation some space to cool off. Maybe the parties concerned also to cool off, so that when we return to the situation has a higher chance of being resolved. So let's try to see how this will evolve in the near future. Well, for some of you, because of that, you will feel really alienated. Not only guarded, just like the Nine of Wands, but a little bit alienated with the Five of Pentacles. Now, it's okay. This is also part of the process when you feel rejected also or alienated because it was a conflict. You are not the only one that was hurt, but also the other party. So it's normal that they would also try to close their doors. Just as you have some boundaries, then you also have to respect their boundaries. So sometimes you bounce back faster and you're ready for the dialogue, but the other person is not yet ready. So you need to be patient. You need to somehow maybe give them space also. And when you feel that both parties are ready, then you can proactively look for an open door. But sometimes you need to wait a little bit, even if you feel that it makes you feel uncomfortable. Like these two people being out in the snow when snow is falling, it's quite uncomfortable. But they are actively looking for a safe haven. So if the person you had a conflict with or an argument with or whatever the situation was, if they need space, give them the space. And you try to find shelter somewhere else for a while. Okay. So you need also some space. So give them space, give yourself space, and hopefully when both parties are ready, then maybe dialogue can begin. Now the important thing is not to close the door. Just give yourself spaces, but not to create a situation that will close the door for both of you to have dialogue. That's why it's important when emotions are high to avoid speaking, because it might worsen the situation and it might lead to closed doors. So it's good to distance yourself, give them space, give yourself also some space. And when emotions are cooler, then maybe dialogue can again begin. So if you are resonating with this situation, it's as if the cards are saying, give yourself space, give them space. Now you have your own pacing in recovery. So sometimes some people recover fast, so they are ready for dialogue. But if the other party is not yet ready, then patience is needed. Uh, we need to respect each other's spaces, each other's sort of like each other's pace also of the how fast a person is able to recover or bounce back. We need to respect that also. Now, what is the advice of the universe regarding this? Well, it's going to be a long process. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is known to be the most patient of all knights and the most diligent also. So you see him, he's already trying to see how he will make the situation better. The farm is already tilled, and still he is thinking how the situation will be better. So in a certain sense, if you are in a situation where there was a conflict or there was a sort of a strain in a relationship, you need to be patient, just like the Knight of Pentacles. And you need to be diligent to try to see all sides, to study it while he is patiently waiting also. So you need to prepare also the situation, the environment for dialogue. So you need to create that space. So you need creating space between you and the person involved or the group that is involved is like tilling the land, creating a healthier environment for something new to grow, for maybe a new dialogue to grow or a new understanding to grow. So sometimes there is a need to wait a little and just to work on yourself, maybe work on the situation. Just be open, don't close the door. You need to just be patient and wait. So this is what we have here right now. So if you resonate with this card or this reading, it's good to have good boundaries at this time. Give yourself some space. Respect also the boundary of the other party or other parties. And at the same time, you need to be patient and just prepare the ground for possible dialogue in the future. So that's it for our tarot reading. Let us now go to our self-care tip. For our self-care tip, the message is from M. Scott Peck. And the message is, until you value yourself, you will not value your time. Until you value your time, you will not do anything with it. Okay, so when you value yourself, you value the life that you are living. You don't just put it into waste. You don't just allow it to, you don't allow yourself to waste away the time that is ticking, because our lifetime is short. Life is short, and we need to make our best to live it to the full, to seize the day, to seize the moment. Now, there are many ways of valuing our time. There is a time for work, and there is a time for rest. There is a time for play. There is a time also to just keep ourselves serious. There's a time to appear as if you are not doing anything, but many things are happening within. So there's a time for everything. And usually, if we are intuitive, if we use our intuition, if we use our gut feeling, if we allow ourselves also to receive messages through the events and signs that we encounter along the way, we are able to make the best of our life's journey. So just try to recognize part of valuing time is also learning which is the right time for us at that moment. So if, for example, you know that the universe is guiding you to a moment of rest, then take that moment for an opportunity for you to rest or to heal. If the universe is leading you to a time of activity, then take advantage of the support you are receiving from the universe and start working. Oftentimes, the universe will give you the right spirit animal also to help you accomplish what the universe wants you to do at this moment. Sometimes it helps to make our time always worthwhile, that when we wake up, we immediately say to the divine, Lord, what do you want me to do? Or, Madam, what do you want me to do? So you ask, Spirit, what do you want me to do for today? Okay, so that's important. Now, when you value your time, you will you will make the best of that moment. No, so you will seize the day, you will seize the moment, because you know that you will only pass this way once, and you might not pass that way again. So you try to make the best of every moment. Before you know it, time flies, and then when you look back, oh, many years have passed. Time flies, so we need to seize each day of our life. Now, as I say, there is a time for everything, and it helps when we listen, when we are receptive to the guiding hand, to that invisible guiding hand. Then our life becomes more colorful, more meaningful, more exciting. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you were able to gain some insights and some answers to some questions that you might have at this present time. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.